Dear ladies, this video is going to be about side chicks, the pros and cons of being a side chick, as well as a little bit of a story time of back in the day when I didn't mind being a side chick, but I had a younger, unexperienced mind than I do now. So, with that being said, let's get to it. The pros of being a side chick are none, really. Besides, if you don't love this man, just get his money. So that's one of the pros of being a side chick. But the reason I say, that there are pros and cons, because there is. Another pro of being a side chick is if you already are in a relationship and you're on your way out of that relationship, your relationship isn't working, you know what I mean, you're just trying to get the bag, then that's, just use it for what it's good for. But always protect yourself. If you know for a fact that you are a side chick, and then that's a thing with it too. You could be someone's side chick and you don't even have to be intimate with these guys. That's what a lot of, women don't get the concept of. You could just be, a side chick as far as companionship. You don't always have to lay with these men. I had a man, showering me with money, memberships, dinner, whatever, and I had never laid with this man. It was just the idea that he hoped to one day be able to jump in the sack. And when I saw that that's all the reason that he was, giving me gifts. And I found out like that was his main intention on trying to, shower me with gifts and stuff. I honestly never saw myself being intimate with this man. So, I had cut it off because I'm just like, I told you from the beginning that I could only ever be just a friend to you, so he made up in his mind that he would eventually get more, and it was never more. So they will spend that money though, with just the idea of thinking that maybe in the hopes of one day, he'll be able to get with you. So you could just be a paid beard, so to speak. I'm not sure if the meaning of beard is for men that, just want basically a woman in their presence, or to spend time with a woman but don't really want a woman. I don't know. Y'all could correct me in the comments if you want. But, so that's another, pro of being a side chick. You don't never really have to be intimate, with a lot of these men. But I don't encourage women to ever accept being any man's side chick. Because to me, when you accept being a man's side chick, and like that puts in his head, he's thinking like you're gutter, like you're not good enough to even be his number one. So that's why I say when I was younger, I didn't even think about things how I think about them now, which is real true facts. Like, don't ever accept, like, if you are a woman of integrity and you know, like, your value, you know what you bring, things like that, and you are a woman that believes in monogamy and you just are looking just for, your life partner, your soulmate, don't ever accept being a side chick from a man at all. Like, if that's what you're looking for, continue to look for your soulmate. Continue to look for just that one man. Don't ever accept being his side chick because he's looking at you like, yeah, she's dumb. A lot of times, too, these men don't like you. They don't love you. They don't respect you enough to get rid of the relationship that they're currently in to actually put you in that number one spot. So if you ever accept being a side chick for a man, he really does not like you. He really does not care for you how he cares for his wife. He's probably just, using you for some personal reasons, sexual reasons that he can't get from home or whatever. But never accept that, because that tells him, without saying anything out your mouth, without using your words, that's telling him she don't love herself. She don't care about herself. She, like, he's basically, like, really telling you, he's putting a mirror up to your face and he's showing you, like, how you view yourself. So I would never accept that, But on the other flip side, some men are not even happy with who they're married to. They're not happy in their marriage. So this is, the other way to view it is that if he's not happy in his marriage, then, you gotta just have a conversation. Tell him, say, I refuse to be any man's side chick. I know my value. I know what I bring. I know how I can improve your life. I know, what I'm saying, that I'm that woman. And if you don't see it, too bad for you. But I'm not even going to deal with you until you resolve that marriage, that divorce, whatever it is. But I'm not going for no separation. You can't trick me. When you are completely done with that situation, then and only then can you come back around here, and then you're going to have to wife me up. You're going to have to put a ring on it if you don't want no other man to, be able to be in my life, because I'm not accepting, being someone's number two, because I'm number one, baby. And, once he knows that, and I would give him a time limit too and tell him, like, because time don't wait for no man. So you would need to hurry it up, because I tell him, like, you really ain't got that long either, because I'm not about to be sitting around here waiting on you to decide, or because it's somebody else in the waiting. You know what I mean? Like, it's always, I don't care, how old, how young a woman is, it's always somebody in the waiting line. And if you don't move quick, somebody else might take your spot. So just be very clear, ladies. Always have, confidence, because men love a woman that's sure about herself. So don't, ever give him the impression of, oh, well, I don't know, I'm not sure, always know. I don't care if you gotta get a notebook and write things down. I sell notebooks, by the way, on my website. But always, even plan it out, but be confident. Know what you're talking about. Stand on what you're talking about. Because when men see that you are confident in yourself, he can be confident in you as well. So, yeah, ladies, it's time. It's been time to stop letting these men play us. Stop letting these men use our heart and play on our emotions and things like that. Get the most. Get the most. Get as much as you can, as quick as you can, from as many as you can. Because you are always single until you got that ring, sis. Don't forget it. If a married man ever approaches you and things like that, he might be approaching because, his current relationship is over. I know a woman that, she met a man while he was married. He ended up getting a divorce and they've been together about 20 years. So don't ever think that it's not possible. And don't ever shut a man down immediately and like, oh no, you're married, because, you learn things through having conversation. That's why they say communication is, the key. And that's how you understand, like what's going on and what's happening and things like that. So don't cut him off completely or immediately once you find out, like, oh, he's married, or if he says he's married. Just find out and then watch his actions, because his actions may be, oh, I filed the next day for divorce, or I hurried up and paid whatever I needed to pay to get a divorce immediately or speedily or whatever. And then there's always a dangerous side to it, because almost 20 years ago, I was fooling with this one married guy, and the woman, his wife, she ended up going down the street and pulling, that iron on the neighbors. And I'm just like, oh. So, you never know, it's always pros and cons to dealing with a man that's already attached. So just always keep that in the back of your mind. Sometimes it can be, a fairy tale ending, and then sometimes it may not be worth, your life. So just always keep that under your hat, and be safe out there, ladies. Love y'all. See y'all on the next video.